Hello, my name is Michael. I am the DM, CEO, and general person in charge of the series known as the Bystanders. As always, a huge shout out is necessary for both Gwinn and Shady Cicada. They make wonderful, awesome music, and they have allowed us graciously to use their incredible music for this little project of ours. So if you don't subscribe to them and listen to them and give them the support and love that they frankly deserve, I'm gonna force you to spend quality time with your family. Yeah. Also, we have a public Discord server. It's down in the description of every episode, so please come join us, harass us, talk about your absolute favorite thing. Personally, I've been on a kick with bangs recently. The pina colada bang is my current favorite flavor. It also makes my heart skip several beats, so, you know, good and bad. And with all of that out of the way, we can begin this week's episode.
I've started again.
In the interaction you two just did with the little wafer, that's just Lloyd and Damian.
Yeah.
Welcome back to In the Beninging. So
we're fighting.
Now you're fighting. Well,
we're about to fight.
But yeah. So who do you guys want to go with first? Do you guys want to go with?
I should say first we are retconning Damian hitting. Well, Damian's feeling better from hitting himself because nothing happened.
Yeah, it didn't give you any benefit, so I'm taking away the negative as well.
Lloyd and Donovan are going after Erica, I believe.
Yes.
And we're going after Gambino.
So let's do Let's do the trio first.
Okay.
Robert, Steve, and Damian fighting Gambino first, and then we'll do
the powerhouses!
All right, let's get him.
And Steve.
Robert's like, oh, okay.
Damian's going to, as he enters the room, he's going to prep a hand on Blood Rain to draw it.
Okay, so as you guys are running through the right hall, you burst open the door. There's a hallway, and it has 3 different doors. You see one that Gambino has very clearly just opened and just ran into. So I assume you all are going to barrel past into that same room?
Yes.
I'm terribly sorry. 1 second. Why didn't Hound Dog mention that you stole his booty shorts?
Because I'm not wearing them.
I think he noticed they were gone when he woke up.
He woke up in a completely different location.
Fair enough. Okay, never mind. Continue. Sorry.
So, first, can Damian roll intelligence to think of checking the other rooms before we go into this one?
Well, they're gonna put the alarm up.
I don't know if that would be an intelligence roll. He's just running to the room where the alarm is.
That's where
I would like
the room with the alarm.
This doesn't feel in character.
Because you guys found the map with it.
In character, yes. Damian could charge in. I'm concerned there might be reinforcements in those rooms that we didn't check.
I'm just gonna have. I'm gonna have Act 1 just like fly into each room through the walls.
Yeah, you can do that real quick. In one of them, there appears to be a large room with a bunch of shackles. It appears to be a room with a bunch of concrete. There's some shackles, some cages.
That's kinkier.
But it seems devoid of pretty much anything. And then in the next room over, there is an armory full of weapons. But nothing inside of it, no one around.
Okay.
But Damian is already charged into...
Right, Damian's charging into the room and drawing Blood Rain.
And I assume
is it just those 2 rooms?
Yes. And you're running as well?
Yeah, I'm following right behind Damian.
Okay, and you bring back Act 1, and then there's also Steve, Zap, Robert. As soon as you guys all get into the room, you feel that something has changed. Robert looks back. Drake, where's the door hole?
Wait, it's right there!
No, you turn around and the door has disappeared.
I see the problem.
I hope you know. That's why I pushed so hard for Robert to have you go with him. Because you said you wanted a moment like that.
Yes, I did, and we should note Robert's middle name is Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Can I give you a point of inspiration?
Yes, you can. Feel free. Alright, but you guys are in the room, and now that you're in the room, you realize that something is wrong.
You killed Donovan, by the way. I hope you know that.
Yeah, he's gone. He's dead, but whatever, it's fine.
Man.
Shucks, you hear from beyond the grave. That's his last echo.
It's on his stone.
Dang, Donovan Halen 2020.
Good.
Alright, but, yeah. So you guys run into the room. The door is completely gone, and you realize that the room has some sort of change to it. You don't know how the atmosphere feels completely different within the room itself, and it feels a little hotter than you thought it was before. You look around, and it appears to be this big room, some sort of warehouse filled with boxes. There's a couple of wardrobes around. Just a room that's basically completely filled with all of this just random-looking crap in this large room.
I would love to.
But he runs in and runs over and kind of burrows, and you see him just crawl and jump into the big pile of stuff. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Pile of what?
Stuff.
So
I would love to make an Arcana check to figure out what happened between the door vanishing.
okay, I'll let him do that before I do my thing.
Can I do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Good. That intelligence. That is going to be an 18.
Okay. You look around and you're like, dang, where did the door go? You look up and you realize the door has been moved to the ceiling.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
It's not the... It looks like the door has been, like, moved along the wall up onto the ceiling.
Interesting.
I don't know how that happened.
Okay, so Damian saw him dive into the boxes because he wasn't
He wasn't
stealthy about it.
it.
Yeah. So he's just gonna take Blood Rain, the massive frickin' sword, and just slice through the entire pile.
I assume we're rolling initiative.
Yeah, let's 16.
7.
7 for Steve, 16 for Damian. That's pretty well for that guy. Great. It's gonna be... Oh, okay. And for Mr. Roberto.
So enemies cowering in a pile of boxes as I swing a sword through them.
You may be in that pile.
Well, if he
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
Well,
so,
if he is, he won't be for long.
Oh, wait, I need to... Okay, so, starting with Damian.
Damian's swinging Blood Rain through the pile. I don't know if this counts as an attack or a extra thing because I
it's
did
a-
it before combat, but I don't know.
Big
It's an attack, right?
pile of... I'll let you do it before your turn.
Okay. So I'm slashing my sword through the boxes. Am I rolling?
It's just a big... I would like to point out, this is a large, like, decently sized room, and there are so many boxes and things around. But, like, you can definitely slash through them. You just swing your sword easily, just crushing all of these boxes and equipment, just ruining hundreds of small objects. There's clothes around, there's, like, some toys, but just completely slashed through, gone.
So he was not in the pile that he dived into?
He was in the... It's a very large pile.
It's a
is
very
what I'm
large
trying to
pile.
say. Like, it's...
Okay.
Like, in terms of size, it would count as huge, probably. In terms of D&D size.
So those
Okay,
bosses
so
got
question.
huge guts.
You have stated before that if it is one connected mass for, like, the fuel, I can increase the weight of it all at once.
I don't think that these individual solid objects count as a unified mass.
Okay. Never mind.
Even if they
you
did,
can
you would
lift one
increase it
box.
all across the entirety of it, and it wouldn't
Right.
really have a huge effect overall.
Okay. I assume we can't see any, like, signs of where he is in the pile, like stuff moving around or something? Can I do a check for that?
Not necessarily, he seems pretty deep down in, but a lot of the things in this area seem flammable.
Well, that's convenient.
Uh-oh.
Alright, fine. I can take care of this. He brings out
Are you... Okay, go for
propane
it.
nightmares. He doesn't care about the valuables here. And he's gonna just nuke the pile.
Go ahead.
Probably for both of his turns. His actions. Attacks, whatever.
Yes, we makes that first save, so go ahead and...
Half damage.
I guess technically this qualifies as, like...
I would still
This
damage a
wouldn't be
lot of the
covered.
pile.
Yeah, and you definitely hit him at least a little bit of damage, so
Okay.
go ahead and...
Wait a minute. This is slightly unrelated. But what happened to the guy that I, like, was holding? Did he...
Oh
I
no!
assume this round's down.
Lloyd
right?
ripped his mask
Yeah,
off.
Lloyd
And
disintegrated him.
yeah.
Okay,
This
come on.
round's down, right?
Yes.
always round down.
Right. Okay. That is 7 fire damage.
Bam.
But I do it another turn.
Great. You hit him and he yelps a little bit.
Okay. So
Uh-oh.
less than
Oh,
15?
wait, hold on. He has advantage on that. Yeah, he takes half damage on that, so he succeeds the dex save.
Where's the ring to my dad? That's something.
Why does he have advantage on it? Because of his build.
Okay. Okay, that was slightly better. That one's 9 fire damage.
That's still gonna hurt him.
Come out! You're running out of boxes to hide in!
That's a lot of fire.
That's what you say. I will point out that was a lot of fire, and also the room seems to have gotten a lot, considerably hotter. And also it seems to be a little bit harder to breathe.
This is just what you have to deal with when you deal with pyrotechnics.
Damian in the room completely surrounded with fire.
This is fine!
Alright, that's Damian's turn.
This is where I want to be right now.
This may have been a mistake.
Alright, Robert's looking around like,
He baited me into it. I mean...
okay, well, let's see what I can do. He's gonna clasp his hands together, he's gonna look around with his eyes, and he's going to just start boring holes into the pile. But he can't quite seem to find him.
He can use his ability more than once per turn?
Well, he's doing like a big line across.
Okay.
He has several attacks, and he's using them each time, so...
Ah, I see. He's Cyclops.
Kinda, except quirky.
And also, as he,
This is cool.
Cyclops is an asshole.
he's looking around,
Oh,
he
no.
actually,
He's also an asshole in the comics.
at one
But
point...
he has a good purpose. Anyway.
At one point, he's like looking around, and he actually, oh crap! It pulls off his spectacles. I forgot to. Whatever. He throws the broken spectacles to the side.
That's fine. We'll worry about that later. Sorry.
Hard to see without my glasses, but I can manage.
Don't worry,
I'm
Speed
just-
Rogan
I'm just
Foundation
nearsighted. I don't
will
need to read anything. I don't think. All right, and that's Robert's turn. Okay. You hear some shuffling under the boxes, and he
I should
sticks
note that
his-
that's far-sighted. You got them backwards.
You're right. Shut up. This man's Gambino pops up above. You've all fallen for it now. You've fallen within my stand. Feels like summer. And he puts his arms out, and a red glow comes across the entire room, and you realize the entire room is actually his stand.
Well, that's gonna make you easier to hit!
Oh wait, no, wait, hold on. Here! And he snaps his fingers. Damian, make a con save.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, you make a con save. Actually, he also needs to make a con save.
We're all making cons.
Fuck it,
I'll make a con
Can I
save.
use,
Why not?
can I use durability?
That's what's funny. I succeeded
Yeah.
on the con save. That does
Can
not
I also
affect
use durability?
23.
Okay.
Yep, you succeed.
That is a 21.
Okay, so you take half. All of you take 1 fire damage.
Oh, wow, it's mildly warm!
Also, it is definitely getting harder to breathe.
Can we use stand damage? Can we use stand damage?
Oh,
Or
no.
is
Glad I'm not on this
No,
room.
that's direct to you. That's direct.
Glad I'm not on
That
this
would make your fight a little difficult.
Player direct.
Joke's
attack.
on you. Her standards also feels like summer.
Feels
Oh,
like,
no.
Feels like a winter. Aw.
Just minor.
Is Steve asthmatic? I hope not.
Oh god. He's also going to look over at Damian, realize that Damian is a pretty big threat. And Damian, you feel a big fist come out of the floorboards and take a swing at you. So
Alright.
that's gonna be a 18 to hit.
That is not going to beat his AC with his tower shield.
Yeah, you
That
pull out the
okay,
tower
good, came
shield.
out with.
And you block it, and he's like, "Oh crap!" And he jumps back under the boxes. And then he's gonna roll stealth, so you guys can contest that to see if you can find out generally where he is.
With perception,
Yes.
which is wisdom.
Yep.
Alright.
Don't worry, Robert would have you covered, except he does not have his glasses, and also I rolled badly.
I rolled a crit fail.
Right.
So Damian has he thinks the guy just disappeared.
The room is a stand.
No!
That's what he's more upset about right now.
Steve got a 4, so he's not much help either.
Yeah, none of you know where he is.
Man, if only you had someone with expertise in perception.
He does have expertise in perception. He just rolled a 5. Excuse you.
Oh.
Awesome.
To be fair, Robert has not done well with perception or insight, period.
You just turned to a tea
Perception's
kettle?
been okay.
His perception's good, you haven't been rolling good
No, I
with it.
haven't been rolling. I'm gonna use a different dice, actually. Alright, that should help.
I don't mean just the session, either.
No, I know, it's bad.
Cursed dice don't exist. Also, Michael.
Cursed characters exist. Steve,
Oh.
it's your
Uh-oh.
turn.
Is
I
that
didn't like
example
that
of
It's
sound.
feeling hot.
Okay. Do I have any idea where this guy is? I would assume not, right?
No, you have no clue. If you'd rolled better, yeah.
Cool. Can I roll Arcana again to try and figure out what this guy's stand does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Other than try to bake us.
What did you say?
I see.
I said, yeah, you can roll.
You got the 1940s Germany
I would
treatment.
assume I have no. With Arcana,
Michael,
that's a 9.
you don't-
Probably not.
Michael, you
That's
do,
just your reaction, though. You have the rest of your turn.
Okay.
you do not
Uh,
realize the rat before you
alright.
just opened up.
Oh, God.
My dad and Damian have not taken hardly any damage except that 1 fire damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who is closer to where we last saw the guy?
Probably Damian.
I turn to Damian. Damian, how would you like to be in this?
That sounds pretty good to me!
Imperceptibility. From him to
Gambino.
Gambino.
You don't have to know where he is.
What?
So you don't
That's
have to know where he
convenient.
is. So, yeah, he's just in. Well, actually, he has to make a check.
Yeah.
In the library fight, you made it very
Yeah,
clear that
yeah, he is, Damian has become imperceptible to this guy.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
In the library fight, you made it very clear that you said there was a line that only you could see go into who intercepted. Would the line go directly to him since he went into
That will show us where he is.
Ooh,
You can see the line.
I can. No one else can.
But you'll have to tell us where he is.
Okay. So I see this line going to the. Hold on. I don't think that works. I don't think this works because I have to have line of sight with the person to be able to use
you?
the ability. Yeah.
You also
let
used
me make sure
you
that's
also
the way.
used it in the second floor room.
Let me make sure that's
His stand was
Yeah, but he has attached
Oh,
senses. If it is a line of sight thing, then it won't work.
Yeah, I think it is line. I don't have it written down, but I'm pretty sure the way I have
You can use your action to ready it, so that you can use it as a reaction.
As soon as you see him.
No, but you already used your reaction for the Arcana check.
Yeah. I
Uh,
wouldn't be able to use the whole action to do that. So instead of that,
You can use your bonus action for attack too.
and okay, I can use. I just don't know how much I'm going to be able to do if I don't know where he actually is, but what I can do is
you could assist someone's perception check, like your dad's, because he keeps rolling terribly.
I'm gonna
despite
walk
having
up
good
next to my
stats.
dad and switch to Act 2. So use my movement and my bonus action to do that, and then usher my dad, and we'll walk forward and start searching the area.
So you're using the help action
Yes.
to give him advantage. Okay, that sounds good.
Help action is good. If you
And-
don't know what to do, help action is good.
Help
And that-
initiative, everyone reset everything.
And
Okay.
I'm to make this clear, I'm ushering my dad towards me so that my stand can protect both of us.
Right.
Sounds good.
Cool. Sick, nasty, epic, in fact.
Hogs, perhaps.
Poggers moment.
Funny.
Only you got that.
It wasn't funny though. Damian, it's your turn.
It's Damian's turn!
Damian's turn.
It's Damian's turn?
Damian is weighing whether or not it would be a bad idea to use the flamethrower again.
How many more shots do you have with your fuel tank?
47.
Oh. Okay.
That's total, not just with that one fuel tank.
Yes. With this tank, I have 7 left.
He has a whole bunch of fuel. What am I gonna do?
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna do it again. He can tell that this is a temperature stand. He's not gonna help by setting it on fire. So,
I don't see what the
I
issue
think
is.
Damian is going to use a melee barrage to try and knock boxes out of the way to find the guy.
Sounds good. You don't even have to roll for that. Just boom! A lot of boxes are just instantly cleared, just ripped apart, strewn about. Not really.
Go!
Yeah. Boom. Taken out. There's a lot less of a pile now, so now he'll have a lot harder time hiding, so he'll no longer have advantage on stealth rolls.
Cool.
That's the
So-
same image as Josuke beating, like when he beats Rohan.
Alright, so there's Damian's turn. Robert is going to kind of just... He's looking, is what he's doing. He's using Steve to help him.
So he gets advantage.
Okay. And
Is
then
he
that-
finally going to
he
percept?
contests. Oh! Yes.
Thank
Because of
goodness.
Steve's help, Robert points out. There he is! He's over right on the right side in like a small area of box. You see like an occasional one fall out of the way, but you wouldn't have been able to see it without Robert's varsity perception ability. So he points to
Oh,
where he
thank
is.
God!
He points to where he is and he's like, there he is! And then for his bonus action, he's going to...
Clear some boxes near him.
he's actually going to look down at his hand and summon a hand cannon.
From where?
Sorry, he looks down at it and Hungry Eyes reconstructs a hand cannon.
From where?
You
From
guys don't know how
just-
Hungry Eyes works.
Material?
Yeah, like he
At
looks down at
once.
his hand and it slowly like kind of, you know how acid eats away at things? It does that but the opposite and he snatches it.
That's
so
sick as
cool.
hell.
It looks like he doesn't really know how to. Well, I said hand cannon. It's like a pretty small revolver, but
Like a snub-nosed revolver or something?
yeah, like it's not a
Decent
huge
moment.
weapon, but it's a decent gun. And he's like, oof, I haven't really used one of these before, but I thought it'd be.
It'll help. Go, just shoot him, Dad.
He would love to, but his action has already been over his turn.
He just stands there.
All right. Feels like summer. Shouts it out. Everyone, make another con save.
Alright. 11.
Not you.
But it's funny.
Since everyone else is doing it.
16.
Okay.
15.
15, okay. And good old... Uh-oh. Robert fails.
Uh-oh.
He takes 7 fire damage.
That's not the worst. It's not good.
We do not have any healer with us.
That is also true.
He's not
You
looking
buddy
super
breathe man
hot.
going
We
ahead.
sent the healer and the regenerator to fight by themselves.
Yeah, in hindsight.
But also,
Well, there was no
funny
hindsight. He did this.
Funny Drake and Josh joke.
That-
Consider.
True.
You guys take 3 fire damage
Okay.
each.
Consider the
Damian
following.
is
Consider
doing
the following. It was
peachy.
Yeah, Damian's doing okay.
Consider the following.
Steve's also
Drake,
pretty good.
where's the joke?
Gambino's like, I'm gonna do this, and then he stabs his fingers, and another big old fist comes in. And it's gonna try to hit Steve this time.
Okay.
20, non-natural.
20 is going to... I have Act 2 active. That hits my stand.
Okay, and that's going to be 13 stand bludgeoning.
That is reduced to 9. Okay.
It's a decent hit.
Yeah.
A decent stand reduction. Nice.
Quality damage.
Yes!
Instead of good
Mine
hit.
is 3. I have
Quality damage. I like
how,
that.
how do I have the same damage reduction now as Maxwell Silverhammer does at level 3, which is 3?
Because
And
Max
Gambino-
has power types.
It's not good.
I have
Gambino tries to get back underneath the boxes, but Robert has pretty good line of sight on him. Robert's not looking super hot though. Like he's
Okay.
a little hotter than usual. And that's kind of the problem.
Oh.
He's still up. He's still definitely kicking, but probably a good hit from that fist would probably take him out.
That's not one anymore.
Okay.
Steve.
So you know where he is now.
You have to. You don't have direct line of sight, but he has like, let's say like half cover. So he'd have a +2 to his armor class, which isn't a huge amount.
And you can also move to where Robert isn't seeing him, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could probably like push a couple boxes out of the way and have line of sight.
Right. I'm just trying to think.
Is switching a reaction or what?
Bonus action.
I'm trying to think whether I should attack.
You can't switch and use your ability?
I don't think so. No.
Can we tell at all how have we damaged this guy at all?
Yes.
Yeah, the flames did.
Okay.
Flames from
Not
the
a lot.
flamethrower, and also Lloyd hit him with.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I shot him in the skull.
Took off a bit of his scalp, so he's not looking super.
He isn't
hot,
dead though, so he may have been regenerating during this time.
possibly.
Yeah, but your
Is
fire,
he-
you doing damage to him has kept him like still
Right.
in a deficit.
Yeah.
He is definitely not at max.
No, there was a dog.
His body looks okay, but his head is not doing super great.
Alright, Freddy's a vampire.
Not necessarily.
He's
Okay.
undead, and that's all that we know.
He's at least a ghoul because zombies can't have stands.
Yes.
Okay. Dad, what can you create with your hungry eyes?
Well, anything that I've already put in, like anything I've already absorbed, I can recreate, put it back.
Okay.
Only that's when you got the hand and you got the revolver.
Not the time for that.
Can he create like another thing while the revolver's already out, or would he have to put the revolver back in to create something else?
Well, since he puts them in multiple at a time, I assume.
It's just as long as he's absorbed something into his stand, he can put it back out at any point. So he can. It's just.
So the operative question is, what do you have available?
Yes.
What's in your arsenal? Well, there's a really cool sword and a baseball bat.
You can have two now.
I don't think he has one with him, does he?
I don't know.
Let me think.
I will say the room is his stand, so
We could actually just attack the floor.
Yeah, why not?
attempt. Yeah, why not?
He might be hit that time. We don't know.
It's the floor.
I would assume it's
Yes.
type or ability type or something.
This floor here is made out of floor.
This floor here is the middle of summer.
Considering that he stated loudly that the floor was part of his stand, attacking it would probably deal damage to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This floor here is made not out of floor.
But also that
yes.
includes stand armor class, whereas if we attack the dude, then that'll be a lower lower.
True.
Can he defend himself with the stand? I guess we don't know whether he can defend himself with the stand. But what Steve is going to do, he's going to stay back with his dad, trying to protect him as best as he can. He's going to send Act 2 forward to go attack this guy and just do a meaty wallop.
Okay, go ahead and roll for the meaty wallop. And then what's your speed?
Speed for Act 2
Yeah.
it should be 12 meters.
I mean for his modifier, stand.
Speed modifier?
His stand speed.
6. Plus 6.
Okay, so he gets 2 attacks.
Yes, he does.
Yep.
So he's going to... that is going to be... I gotta do... Math is hard. 28 to hit.
28 to hit, sounds good. You're trying to hit him in his head?
Yeah, just going for a wall for the face.
That's a direct hit.
Awesome.
What was the damage?
28 to the roll.
Oh,
to
wow,
hit.
yeah.
Yeah, that'll
And
do it.
then...
Yeah, because I rolled lower in
They're
damage.
high level stands.
And
that
this is
might
going to
deal
be...
with it.
Steve shouts, Inner Visions! And he goes for a full punch here, so that's including the sand psychic damage and the effect. So,
There's a lot of various small objects and knickknacks around too, all sorts of clothes, and you actually realize that as you're looking around at these clothes that have just been gathered haphazardly in these piles, that these do look like a lot of clothes from the kind of homeless people that you've seen walking around in these areas.
Oh.
So, take with that information what you will.
that's...
Did you make Damian kill people, or are they already dead?
What? No, if the clothes of these people are in the facility, it's implied they've been turned into undead.
Right.
Or
Okay.
eaten.
Okay.
You know.
Well, this is someone's stand. I didn't know what this was.
It could
Maybe
be-
it ate them.
It could be in your
yeah.
best interest to turn his touch into something that's burning.
Kane tries to
True.
get dice.
There are probably burning boxes in here. Although we don't. He's probably
But
resistant to
I-
fire.
I have an idea though, but I might... Yeah, we'll see. I can't actually deal damage to him with the effect. It's
Right.
entirely
It's
sensory.
psychological.
Right, but I have an idea. Hold on, let me roll for the damage first.
I mean, still, your nerves being on fire.
Yeah.
It'll not.
Yeah, I can allow you to stun him, maybe. Or
that's-
something like that.
Right. So let's see if we have... It's going to be 9 stand bludgeoning and
Nice.
7 stand psychic damage. Plus the effect. And so, for that, Steve, as Intervision's fist connects, it creates that purplish aura, and then Steve himself reaches over and
Doesn't have to make the save.
there's no once we
it's additional
dice.
Yeah, you're good.
So Steve grabs a piece of clothing, chucks it in the fire, and as he does that, he screams, "Touch!"
Oh!
Well, I think we know where he is.
Yeah,
Definitely,
he's not looking odd. He's like hunched over. Oh God! He waves his hand and the flames go out. But
Okay.
And he still has a second attack.
I do. Steve's gonna go.
Do it again.
I'm not gonna use no intervention this time, just a regular stand attack. So.
Good.
You're hitting his head.
Well, I
hand.
don't think it's gonna hit, but before I attacked, yes, I was attempting to hit the head. So that is going to be 12 to hit.
12. Yeah, he goes behind the cover. Yeah, he's good. All right. Hey, Damian.
So we know where he is, right?
Yeah, and it's your turn.
Yeah. Okay, great. I think Damian's gonna run directly toward him and punch him twice.
Sounds good. With your stand, I assume.
Yes.
Go.
Okay, go! And just because I can, I haven't used my ability during this fight yet. I'm also going to use just a habit on him to increase his weight by 200 pounds.
Okay, that's good.
So the first one was a 9 to hit. Wait, I didn't add anything.
Is that an okay go, sorry?
No, it's a line from upside down to inside out. Gravity's just a habit.
I see.
I originally wanted the name to be Habit Breaker. But that was
Sorry, I'm trying to. I'm distracted.
I'll have him make
22 to hit.
Okay, and you're trying to hit him in his head?
Oh yeah.
Okay, he puts his hand up and a floorboard comes up and you hit the floorboard and kind of hit him through that, so it absorbs most of the damage, if not all of it. So go ahead and see, roll that damage for that first hit.
Falling off the table.
So the answer is yes, the room does defend him. But
Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
That is going to be 10 stand bludgeoning damage.
Okay, the floorboard is still intact.
Right? That is okay, because I get another punch, and I'm going to aim for the same spot.
Uh-oh.
Alright. That is going to be a much better to hit.
Oh boy.
Try 25.
That's true.
Okay, good.
And I assume you want to go full throttle with your ability, too?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be a...
Let's see if he has to make a save here. I don't know what your stand DC is. What's your stand DC?
10.
Okay.
But we haven't used that in the past, but technically it should be.
Just wondering.
That is going to be
The ability will still affect him, but it won't be
Right.
specific like average.
12 stand bludgeoning damage.
Bam! Hit him in the head.
So the full throttle of the ability is 200 pounds. I don't know how much actually gets added depending
90
on...
kilograms.
Yeah.
It hurts him. You hit him in the head, and I assume you're increasing just his head's weight.
Yeah.
Oh! Whoa! Whoa! No! Hold on.
Gonna be hard to dive into all these boxes with that, huh?
Whoa,
crap.
mama.
He puts his hands up, and the floorboards curl up and create a dome around him. Ow!
Okay.
She has chosen to immobilize himself. Interesting.
Now this is epic.
Really?
Whoa, mama.
And
Whoa, mama.
Is that your turn, Damian?
Let's see. That was my movement, actions, and bonus action. So yeah.
All right.
It's always fun to use your entire economy. Like
Yeah.
reaction
Very good.
and all.
Feels good. Robert, looking around. Robert knows what this die is. How many attacks does Robert have per turn is the question. I've taken the bookmark out like an absolute fool. Isn't that incredible of me?
That seems in character.
High intelligence, low wisdom. Well, high intelligence is lying to myself. So
Better intelligence than wisdom.
thank you.
That's a very nice way of calling him an idiot.
Dumbass is the correct term, but
That's the technical term at
Hey,
least.
dumbass.
right. Did I really make
Hey, shit
that
ass.
before I think that guy
Wanna
was
see
for...
the,
Alright.
Cave a man's skull in.
I like
Interventions.
when they see
Stupid bitch.
more accurate than Reed's cheating speed.
Right, so Robert has 2 attacks. So Robert, first off, is going to be like, okay. He, like, very awkwardly kind of pulls back the handle. Oh,
You got this, Dad.
I got this. He doesn't got this.
Uh-oh.
He pulls back on the recoil, completely catches them by surprise. Surprise, the gun just goes flying. Hungry eyes! And he looks for her. So,
Wow.
You tried.
that's basically the noise that it makes, yeah.
Yeah, we did it at the same time.
Let's see, so
Does
he's
it make
gonna-
that noise or does it make the Subnautica crafter sound?
It makes that when it creates something, but when it eats away, it's
Okay.
wow.
Wow.
So that is for him there, so that's a... Oh yeah, he makes that. So Robert looks over, and despite how reinforced this thing is, Robert does 3d8 acid damage. So...
Oh.
Woo-hoo! That's a lot!
Because he's on our side, right?
He does as much acid damage as my flamethrower does fire damage.
That's
Fair,
a
it's
deadly
standability and
combination.
continues to scale.
Oh yeah, and his scales. Because of course it does.
Imagine if his flamethrower is scaled.
That would be terrifying and no.
Okay, he eats away through some of the floorboards, but not all of them, so... You know, not looking great. Okay,
That must
Gam-
have really high stand damage reduction.
To be fair, his entire room, his entire...
Wait, how does he have more
yeah.
reduction? I thought no, I didn't blow it away. Yeah.
No, he- yeah.
You got direct hit.
Yeah, I got a direct hit.
Okay. So,
Thank you.
freaking good old Robert, that's his turn after he's blown away his gun with a nat 1, and after he's actually got a decent attack. Gambino actually takes his little kind of floorboard thing, and he's going to actually move underneath and have this kind of ball underneath the floorboards move, and he's going to go back underneath all the boxes.
Like how when you have
Really?
a rug and if there was like a mouse under it, it'd be like moving the
Exactly.
rug. That's awesome.
But because he's within your melee range, guess who gets a reaction?
Oh,
Opportunity
great!
attack.
The only part of my economy I didn't use. Oh, it sounds like I get to use an opportunity attack. Let's swing at him.
Damian swings at him.
Not one.
Damian, you swing with so much enthusiasm. It's so much enthusiasm that you swing, and one of the many cells that you have containing all of this flamethrower ammo pops off, and ding ding.
An
ding.
entire canister?
Yeah. It's just on the ground right now. So it
Okay.
hasn't opened. It hasn't, as far as you know, nothing bad has happened, but it's just on the ground right now.
Damian's carrying bombs.
Yes.
That-
Oh, actually, I need to make a dex save.
Flat oil, ropes, bombs. If you want it, it's yours, my friend. As long as you
You have
Unnatural
them.
20.
Unnatural 20. Yeah,
Sorry.
you're able to.
I can't give credit.
You're able to
I
grab
can't
it before the unstable gasoline bomb hits
Come back when you're a
the
little-
flaming ground.
That's right. What are you two doing? We're talking about bombs. Shut up.
Yeah, bombs. Bombs.
What is this?
Bombs.
It's yours, my
It's
friend.
yours, my friend. As long as you have enough rupees. Sorry, Link. I can't give you credit. Come back when you're a
Well,
little...
richer.
Anyway, I catch my bomb.
Yeah, I hope I'm smited for my transgressions. Yeah, so you don't hit him, needless to say. Because
No, really.
Yeah. Okay, so...
I got a little excited.
Also, everyone make a Constitution save.
Okay. Oh no, we're gonna burn.
19.
3.
Robert failed.
Yep.
19.
Yep. And
Okay, you're succeeded. Steve?
You have stroke of luck.
I do have stroke of luck. I'm using stroke of luck.
Okay. Yeah,
Instant
so you
nat
take no
20.
damage.
Awesome.
nice. Foggy.
But that is my only stroke of luck.
Steve
so,
levitates.
So, Damian, you take 6 fire damage, and Robert takes 13.
Oh no. Damian is at 85 health.
Robert?
Whatever will he do?
Robert is at 5.
That's not great.
Yeah, that's.
It really does feel like summer. Dun 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 dun.
Done.
Hey,
Alright.
Michael. You said the door's on the ceiling. Is it open? Still?
No, it's closed.
Oh.
You could try to open it, though.
Well, I was gonna say I can throw Robert up.
With enough force to just.
Okay, Gambino is going to, he's just gonna take the hide action. He's even trying to hide from you guys. There's no longer enough boxes, but it doesn't matter because you rolled a critical success.
Oh.
Oh.
He just hides in plain sight then. Oh.
Well,
he
he's
moves
still in
solid
the boxes.
He does
No,
a
no.
solid snake thing.
He moves so slow you cannot perceive him.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Steve.
Question. How much can I lift?
How much fire is
with
too much
Axie?
fire?
Like, how is that calculated?
I would say how much power do you have?
It's a +3.
A +3, so let's say you can lift about as much as a pretty strong human with Act 2.
Would I be able to lift my father?
With some effort, yes.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to lift Robert and bring him to the door on top, open it, and toss him through.
Okay, you bring him up to the door, it opens, and there is just loose soil.
Oh.
I close the door.
You close the door.
I see. Sorry, fellas.
So it wasn't that the door moved, the door hole moved. Yes. Okay.
Yep.
Where's the door?
Where's the door?
So that means if we
So we could have just broken through the wall to leave.
Yeah.
Well, the room
I
is the
can do
stand.
I don't think
Right,
Act
yeah.
2 is powerful enough to do that, so with that same movement, Act 2 is just gonna bring Robert out away from Gambino as much as he can.
Okay.
But it's
Other kind of side of the room.
yeah. And then that's a lot of movement. So
You can also look around for someone that can help you in this room.
I would kind of just do a perception roll to see what's around. Okay. Not great. 6.
There's some clothing around. Maybe you could wrap him in that? Or reduce his heat? Probably not.
That doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense, no, I know. You rolled a 6 to be fair, so.
I did roll a 6.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I don't know how much I can move with Act 2. Let's see. The range is 7 meters, but the speed is 6. So, I mean, are we in close enough proximity that I can bring it back to me in that
Oh
time?
yeah, you can do that.
Okay, and then
You've already used your action to look.
the whole. Okay. Well, that was a great use of an action. In that case, can't use bonus action to do anything. I'm just gonna stay and hide as much as possible.
To be fair, you do know the reasonable area where the door was supposed to be, so.
But
next
I
time you
can't
can try to.
Right,
start breaking
I'm not
through.
strong enough
It's
to punch through
the
it.
the
Probably.
building is the stand, so we wouldn't be able to break through it.
And even if I could, I'm not strong enough to punch through it, probably.
Right.
So.
Steve's turn. Top of initiative. Everyone reset your damage mods.
So, it's Damian's turn, right?
Go on.
I have a question. We know the general area where he was last that he hid in, right? I don't know where he is in that area, so I couldn't attack him directly. But we know generally where he is.
Generally, yes.
Say I had a big ranged attack that could probably hit him.
Mhm.
I could probably hit him, right?
Some sort of large area
AoE.
that would have a cone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, not quite cone. Damian thinks for a moment. My bumbling idiocy has given me an idea. He takes the canister that had just fallen off and uses feet of power to chuck it as hard as he can into the flaming area that the guy just hid in.
That feels like a bad idea.
What do you mean? That's not a terrible
1
idea.
feet of power for long rest. Right?
What?
No.
I did not know that. That's funny.
What?
You can't.
Yeah.
Feet of power just can't be
Something
used.
you can do.
Yeah, it can't be used on other
power
things.
type class feature.
Yeah.
Yeah. And other types of deals.
You can't use it on creatures
mind,
though.
go ahead.
That's
Yeah, no, I'm chucking this thing at the ground at the area that he's in.
Yeah.
It is going to explode. I am using a bomb.
Look at gasoline bomb in the JoJo dock.
Okay, let me go scroll to that real quick. There it is.
Damian kills everyone in the immediate area.
Upon impact with something great. This is probably...
You've already thrown it.
No, that's fine.
Oh.
Base damage between 0 to 3 meters. It's probably between 0 to 3 meters of the guy.
Oh, yeah.
He couldn't have been very far, and he's a decent way away from us. So, yeah. Okay, that's gonna explode.
Yeah.
DC 14.
Good thing he had advantage. He makes it. So he succeeded on
So he's
his
going to
spell.
take half of 2d10 plus 5 thunder.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Wait,
Also-
2d10 plus 5 thunder and 3d4 plus 10 fire.
Yep. So go ahead and roll all that and give it half for that.
That's
Explosives are the meta. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, explosives aren't the meta, but if you roll badly with if you roll that one for an explosive, it blows up in your hand. So
Subsequently, killing you.
I might give someone a feat to allow.
Demolitionist.
Yeah, where it just like. If I were a bad gentleman, I wouldn't be sitting here discussing it with ya.
If I were
So,
I think for that one, I'll just make it a bud. instead.
11 thunder.
Boom. Oh, actually,
No,
go on.
let him continue.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wait, that's 11 after it's been halved, right?
Yes, that's after half.
Okay.
Rolled all threes on that. And 9 fire damage.
Boom.
That
The
was
fire
20
damage.
damage!
The fire damage hits him and doesn't seem to be particularly effective. The thunder damage, however, like you see it go through and shatter like the thin layer on the floorboards, and it goes through and you see him scream as his skull like essentially disintegrates and he just flies backwards hitting the wall, and you see like ripples. The entire room kind of shifts and goes back around as the room returns to its previous state. He's very dead. So, what's the distance on the rest of the radius of that explosion?
So that was a 0 to 3 meter. So where would you say we are from where he was? Because I threw it to where he was.
You're probably around 6 meters away.
6 meters away. Okay.
Go.
So that's going to be 1d6 thunder and 1d4
These guys are probably
fire.
like 10 meters away.
I made
So
sure
they're 10 meters away.
When I
I'm
brought
6
my
meters
dad-
away. So that's both 6 to 10 meters is 1d6 thunder and 1d4 fire. So we're not going to take a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Remember, I made my dad get as far away as possible.
Steve's
all
dad
the-
still might go down. This is a, what, a
Is
dex save?
Steve's dad within 10 meters? Probably, yeah.
It's a big room, but it's
it
not
just says
that big.
DC. Wait, hang on. That was
Well, it's an explosive, so it's dex.
yeah,
okay.
because you're dodging out. You're
Okay.
literally
Then yes, it's a dex save.
ducking for cover.
What did you say the DC is? 14?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the damage on that since that's your bomb.
Okay. 1d6.
And Steve, you need to roll as well.
Sorry.
Wait, what's it? Oh,
Is it dex save?
Okay.
I am proficient in dexterity saving throws, so let us see.
So that's going to be 2 thunder damage and 3 fire damage.
I have.
2 thunder and 3 fire.
Yeah.
I roll a
Robert
7.
goes down.
I thought he had 7 health.
He had,
You had 5.
Oh.
You got him even.
Steve rolled a 17.
Yeah, Steve takes that.
Oh, I
which
didn't roll.
is-
Hang on.
Half of that would
I
be.
should
I have both of those, so.
I rolled a 21.
What were the damage numbers again? For
It's
that?
3 thunder and 2 fire.
So 5 total. And you take half of that, so.
Half of that.
So I take 2.
2, yeah.
Oh,
So Damian is at 83 health and Rob is at exactly 0.
What the hell,
Does that
Damien?
make him
You just-
unstable?
You just made my dad go unconscious.
He's a.
By definition, because he just went unconscious, he is unstable, so you're gonna have to make a medicine check.
Yeah, Steve rushes over to his dad and.
I might have made a slight miscalculation. I deeply apologize.
Steve's gonna,
Genuine
Steve's
I've ever
gonna
heard.
attempt to make a medicine check.
Okay, Damien, do you want to run over?
Yes,
and try to
Damien's
help?
going to come over and help.
Okay, immediately.
What's your
okay.
wisdom, by the way?
0.
Never mind.
Yeah, Damien is going to give you advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm glad you at least gave something to me, because I rolled a 6 and a 1. So,
No!
even with advantage, that's a 7.
Neutral.
Let's
So
make
he just-
another.
So he makes a death save. Okay.
Let's
make
go
a medicine
again.
check with advantage.
I need to get new dice. That is 8.
8 is your highest.
8 was the highest of the two.
He'll make another dex save.
try these ones.
Okay. Go ahead and make one more.
Please.
Come on, Dad. Advantage. That's a little better. Okay.
That's much better.
That should... Let's see, that is 17.
Out of 6 rolls, and only one of those was above 10?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
lord!
restored back up to 1 hit point.
That was much closer than it should have been.
Yeah.
I can go refund those dice for you.
Oh my god!
Also,
These aren't for you. I'll just take care of them.
I do want to
I'll
say,
take care.
just for reference, he had already succeeded 2 of his death saves.
Okay.
Oh,
So he had succeeded 2 and failed 0. So even if you guys hadn't gotten it on that one,
I don't think we were doing secret death saves in this anyway.
I think it's more fun if we do.
I do think it's more fun if we
I'm
do,
doing
but
at
we
least
haven't
secret
done
death
that
saves
yet.
for NPCs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we want PC secret deaths?
We've said before that we're not.
Yeah.
I'm fine if we do, but
I'm
we've said
good
that we're
either
not.
way.
I'm neutral on it. I can
good
see.
one.
I've been not doing secret. Mostly because it's really hard for me because I'm not good at hiding my emotions.
Fair.
We can do secret.
Says the DM. All right. So,
I was close to crying when Nate died. Shut the hell your mouth.
that's...
Well, I mean,
Hey, Drake.
Dad, are you okay?
Drake. There's the door hole.
You're right.
I'd like to put my father on conscious.
Despite the fact that the door is probably back in the right place, Damian's going to beat it down anyway.
Oh, you got
It flies off its hinges.
What?
You got the bad guy down?
in the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
We did.
Yeah, the explosive worked.
That's what
Turns out.
Turns
And
out.
then, what's the...
We're not at 2 yet.
Okay.
Okay, Steve is gonna go.
I
rush
tell
over.
you.
Steve's gonna rush over to Gambino's body and see if he had anything.
Time to
value.
loot.
I mean, he didn't really have anything of value.
If he did, it was blown up.
The warehouse seems to have some valuables. A lot of them were destroyed in the fire, but there's some decent things around.
Okay.
Nothing super great.
While the son is looting the spoils, Damian's going to help Rob out of the room.
No, the reason I'm doing that is, should we do something with the body? Because, like, should we just leave it here? That doesn't feel like a good idea for some reason in this undead place. Like...
What are they gonna do? Unkill him twice?
I mean, I guess he no longer has a head, so...
The-
And his body's on fire.
The
And the
undead.
room is on fire.
That's true. Okay, let's...
I think he'll be alright.
Dad, how can I help?
Steve's
Even
dad looks
under
over,
it.
just for good measure, and he deletes the body.
Wow.
Oh,
He does away with it.
okay.
Oh, that works.
I see
Thanks,
he's
Dad.
still in decent spirits.
Yeah.
Wow, that sucked.
Well, he felt
Can we take a
unconscious.
short rest to let my dad regain some hit points, maybe?
No on the short rest, but because you can regain hit dice if you want.
Okay.
All right,
Well, I'm saying
actually,
mainly for my dad.
Yeah, just in terms of like.
I'll use 1 hit dice.
Yeah.
I can get you
Do you add your con to hit dice, or is it just hit dice? I
Yeah,
don't
I do
remember. Okay, I haven't done this
Ty
in a
and I
while.
are busy beating up a woman. We'll come sit
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys are busy beating. You guys are busy, and that's assuming you're going to be able to beat up this woman.
Let's be honest.
Oh,
Damian and I are practicing true gender equality.
We're
There you
assuming
go.
that I think Robert's going to have to use all of his hit dice probably.
Yeah.
So that's
How much hit points does he have at max?
26.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
it did not seem like he was
He
doing
is an
very
ability
hot.
type, so...
Right.
He's ability, and he's not super spec'd into con either. So.
I'm annoyed that the bomb did exactly enough damage to down him too. But hey, that's perfect.
But hey,
I'm not gonna
just
like. I
for
didn't
you.
fudge into dice rolls or anything. Like that's exactly how it was.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
okay, and let's use.
I
one more.
I
Let's
used
use
1
more.
hit dice and I'm back up. I healed 10 health from 1 hit dice, so I'm good.
I don't need to worry about my hit die ever.
Okay, he's back up to 25, so he's 1 below max.
Okay. Was that with all of his?
Yes, he spent all
What
his hit
level is he
dice.
again?
What?
What level is he again?
He's equal to you guys, so he's level 6.
Okay.
Cool. Level 6.
Wow, you're so funny. Die. All right.
Gladly. I would
Anyway,
like to-
speaking of death, we have another fight going on.
Oh boy.
Silence.
I will say, because you guys chose to take a short rest, guys aren't going to be able to help with this other fight even after 3 turns have passed. Because
Right.
you guys have spent some time.
How many turns of combat was that?
Also,
3?
medicine check. 3 turns of combat, as
Okay.
well as 2 turns of you guys failing medicine checks.
Yikes.
You're welcome. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't,
Okay.
yes, it's my fault that I downed him technically. However,
But also I had a
you
really...
failed 5 rolls. Like, at that point, he's either dead or he woke up himself. If I
Let's
wasn't
talk
helping him.
about it, okay?
If I wasn't assisting you, he would have just died because you failed to rest
Don't
him.
put that on me.
Son, you need to get a healer's kit or something.
Okay.
My bones are broken.
You could say that.
Very
Shatter.
Shatter. God damn
I could actually. That would be a
My
good
bones are
description.
broken.
Thank
Shattered,
you.
Ethan.
That could have been really bad.
Could have been really bad. Okay,
Shattered, Ethan.
so yeah,
My bones.
there you
Right.
go. Remember that the rooms next to you include a kind of
Oh, Damian's going to the armory.
cage
Oh,
room.
of
Of
Okay,
course.
I
What was the
figured.
other room that's not the armory?
It's
Kinda-
like a dungeon.
It's got some cage things.
that.
Let's address the armory right off.
king.
Yeah, Damian's gonna waltz into the armory.
That's some king shit right
Steve
there.
also is.
See if he can find any cooler weapons. Probably not, but maybe some munitions. You know, convenient hog ammo would be nice.
So
even
there
more
are-
convenient would be some flamethrower.
Steve's also going to go in and look for anything that would be
Speaking of, I
helpful
should
in
remove
healing.
the
There
entire
are
rest of that.
dozens of weapons in this place. A lot of them are melee weapons. There's a bunch of swords, some bats, clubs, you know, the like. There's also a decent amount of firearms, so a decent amount of guns if anyone wants anything like that. There's also a rack of 10 grenades,
Damian takes the grenades, all of them.
as well as 3 Molotov cocktails.
Yep. I'm gonna take all those.
Okay, I want to point out that because you're carrying so many explosives on you, just keep that in mind.
If he gets ignited, he's gonna explode. It's fine. He's already
going to explode
He
with
had
like the-
five. He had 5 gasoline bombs on him before. I don't think he's in more danger than he was previously.
I think he
I was just saying you might want to increase your precision for dex saves.
He has 5. He'll be fine.
Can you hand me a wafer?
No.
Wait, should we have been using our stand stats for a lot of these decks and con saves and stuff?
Yeah.
All
Yes.
of those con saves should have been using your stand
Awesome,
stats.
I definitely used Steve's.
You were fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was rolling well, because his con's not actually that great. Okay, we gonna do the next fight? We are at almost an hour.
Well, if we're at almost an hour, I think we're just going to have some fun in the armory.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
Steve's also going to search around and see if there's anything.
Yeah, no, Damian's gonna grab the explosives that he can find. He might set up a mega bomb later and blow this place to high
By
hell.
the
who
way, I
knows?
should note that this whole time Steve has had his bat bag on his bat, but has not touched it really.
Bat and back.
Yes.
Steve's dad is looking around and he's just kind of like, man, this,
If only we had a convenient way to store every one of these and summon them at any time that we wanted to.
that would be nice.
Steve does exactly this.
Okay.
Hey, Robert, you hungry?
No, why?
Eat the guns! Come on, man, get with the program.
Right!
He is like,
He uses Hungry Eyes to start absorbing basically the entire armory.
wow.
It's pretty slow work, but he, like, you start getting, like, clear gun racks. Like, do you want to give him the explosives?
Yeah, I probably should hand him the Molotovs and grenades.
I found our, what is it? Bottom bag of holding.
Yeah.
He's the bag of holding.
I'm gonna keep them in my inventory so we don't forget about them, but I'm gonna mark them as not in my active inventory.
Also, he's going to go to the room with the chains, and he's going to expel the body that he absorbed. So,
Oh.
Sure.
Gambino's body, so he's just going to kind of leave it there.
Yeah, me got a bit too fuckalicious in the chain room.
Is there anything else in the chain room? Just the chains?
No, there's a couple of cages.
Well, there are chains on that side too.
We can only assume it was used
there a bug
for
cage?
the homeless people and
For no reason, is there a bud cage in there?
There's a small canary cage,
Oh.
but...
Nah,
I
that
cannot
wouldn't work.
believe only Ty heard my joke.
What was your joke?
I said, well, you asked what was in the room, and I said, if there are chains and whips back side too.
If you
We'll
think
take
that
a
if you think that's funny, you're wrong. If you think that gets you inspiration, you can leave.
I thought neither.
I'm evicting you from your house.
I
if it
live
wasn't
here.
Yes, I'm evicting you. All right. So
Okay, cool.
I think that's a great time to end the episode today with the bag of holding absorbing everything.
And me getting evicted. Oh boy.
You're getting evicted. Next time on the Bystanders,
True.
it's
gender
gonna be a
equality.
fun combat. Let me tell you that
True
much.
gender
I'm ready.
equality.